हम सभी से निवेदन
The Women's Reservation Bill was recently tabled in the lower house of parliament, proposing to reserve 33% of the seats in Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies for women. The primary objective of the Women's Reservation Bill is to increase the political representation of women in India, as women have historically been underrepresented in Indian politics. The bill proposes to reserve 33% of the total seats in the Lok Sabha and in all state legislative assemblies for women. This means that one-third of the seats would be reserved exclusively for female candidates. Accordingly, 181 out of 543 Lok Sabha seats will be reserved for women. Out of these, 43 seats will go to SC/ST category and remaining 138 seats will be reserved for general category. The Women's Reservation Bill is a proposed legislation in India that seeks to reserve a certain percentage of seats in the parliament and state legislative assemblies for women. It has been a topic of debate and discussion for many years in India. Here are some key points to note about the Women's Reservation Bill. The Women's Reservation Bill seeks to reserve 33% quota in Lok Sabha and state assemblies. One-third of the seats reserved for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes will be reserved for women from those groups. These reserved seats may be allotted by rotation to different constituencies in the state or union territory. The last concrete development on the issue was in 2010 when Rajya Sabha passed the bill with marshals escorting out some MPs who opposed the move, but the bill lapsed as it could not be passed by Lok Sabha. In the present Lok Sabha, 78 women members were elected, which account for less than 15% of the total strength of 543. In Rajya Sabha too, women's representation is about 14%, according to the data shared by the government with Parliament last December. Several state assemblies have less than 10% women representation, including Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Goa, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Manipur, Meghalaya, Odisha, Sikkim, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Tripura and Puducherry. Bihar, Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh and Delhi had 10 to 12% women MLAs, according to the government data of December 2022. Chhattisgarh, West Bengal and Jharkhand led the charts with 14.44%, 13.7% and 12.35% women MLAs, respectively. Many countries around the world have implemented similar reservation policies to enhance gender representation in politics. For example, countries like Rwanda and Nordic countries have high levels of female political representation due to such measures. The move to enact the Women's Reservation Bill reflects a significant step toward achieving gender equality in Indian politics and ensuring that women have a stronger voice in shaping the nation's future. While the Women's Reservation Bill in India has its proponents who believe it can help address gender inequality in politics, there are also critics who have raised concerns and objections. Family influence. There is a concern that the Women's Reservation Bill could potentially be used by influential political families to maintain control over reserved seats. This might involve the rotation of women from the same family in reserved seats, effectively perpetuating dynastic politics. Backlash and resistance. The introduction of the bill has faced resistance from some male politicians who may not be willing to give up their seats. This resistance could lead to political instability or even violence in some cases. Potential for manipulation. There is a concern that political parties could manipulate the reservation system to their advantage, such as reserving strong seats for male candidates. It's important to note that these criticisms reflect the diverse range of opinions on the Women's Reservation Bill, and there is no consensus on these issues. The bill remains a subject of debate in India. But it is necessary to address the historic underrepresentation of women in Indian politics, and we need to welcome the bill.